Okay, so hi guys, it's Shaylee and I have another Swatch My Stash video. As always, I'm going to link Cheap Thrills or page down below because she created, as far as I know, this type of video. So today, by the poll that I put in my last video, we're going to be doing blues. And picking out all of these, I realized I have a lot more blues than I thought. So we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna do the two singles I have first, I think, just to get, actually technically there's three. The three singles, and then I'll do my palettes. So just move these over. So the first one I have is this Catrice Liquid Metal eyeshadow. It's in What Do You See? And that does not swatch very well. That's kind of sad. There we go. It's a little better, right? Right? I think so. So that's what this one looks like. Sorry, this is a really weird angle, huh? I'm sorry, guys. So the next one I have is technically a pigment. It's from the Estee Edit collection in Wild Cosmos. Let me tap some into the lid, maybe. I have a review on the Estee Edit that influencer sent me that I will link down below as well. That's what that one looks like. The last technical single I have is a pigment from Coastal Scents called, it's in Blue Red Chrome. And this is technically just a sample, but I love this color so much. And that's what that one looks like. I don't know if you guys can see the shift, but it's beautiful. It has the blue red chromey. You can see it in real life. I don't think you can see it in the video, which really makes me sad. The next I'm going to do is the Go palette from Coastal Scents in London. And this has these three blue shades. So I'm going to do them all at once just so I don't have to keep dipping my finger in. So this is a really awkward angle. There's one, there's two, there's three. These are kind of actually really chalky. Oh, let me come around this side. 1 second, guys. A little bit better? Yeah. So that's what these all look like. I'm going to move you so I can stay on this side, so I'll be right back. So I moved you, so hopefully this angle is a little bit better. But this is what we have so far. I'm sorry that my lighting's not the best. Next I'm going to do my Lorac Duchess, and I'm just going to be doing this shade here. Oh, hi, you can see me. That's a bad angle. So we're just gonna... Ooh, that looks really pretty on my finger. And that's actually really pretty. Wow. I like that color. I haven't really dipped into these yet, sadly, but that's what that one looks like. And then my Lorac Countess palette, I'm going to be doing this greeny blue shade here. Looks kind of similar to the one we just did. Let's see. Oh yeah. So far I haven't found any dupes, except for those two I just swatched. One might be a little bit more green, but they look super similar. Next palette I have is my Smoked palette. I love this palette, and I'm so sad that Urban Decay discontinued it. I'm going to be doing this shade here in Evidence. Running out of arm space. And there's Evidence. I'd say that Evidence is a more pigmented version of the Estee Edit one so far. Okay, the next palette I have is my Smoky palette from Coastal Scents. This one has a lot of blues in it that I didn't realize. These 6 here I'm going to be swatching. So I'm going to do 3 at a time. And I'm going to see where I can fit it on my arm, truthfully. So we'll do these 3 first. That's what they look like. Maybe we'll see how far we can go up my arm. That one, ooh, that one's pretty. There's that one, and that one. Okay. So that's what those 3 look like. One's this one? Whatever one this one is, I think this one's from one of my Coastal Scents palettes. But this one from the London quad looks like a much less pigmented version of the one from the smoky one. And I like the smoky one a lot more. Same with this shade here and this shade here from. So they might be the same shade, but some of them are much better pigmented. Okay, now let's do the next 3. This one, this one, this one. These are much more bold. We're gonna start level 2. Okay. So that's what those 3 look like. These 2, I'm sorry, I'm really close to the camera. These 2 at the end look similar, but in real life this one's much more bold. And yeah, so far I don't see any other dupes, and I'm sorry for such the bad angles. My last one is my Vice palette from Urban Decay, and I have Freeze and Heroin. It's my last 2 blue shadows we will be swatching today. Thank goodness, because I'm running out of arm space. Ooh, those Coastal Scents ones are powdery. So I have this one, that one. Ooh, that one's pigmented. Those are pretty. Let's see. This one from my Vice palette and this one from my Coastal Scents palette are very similar, but the Coastal Scents one has shimmer and the Vice one does not. And yeah, so let me see if I can. This is all of my blue shades that I have in my collection. A lot more than I thought, but I do love them all. Some of them aren't as pigmented, so I'd like to get those out, but they're still in palettes, so I'd only be moving a shadow out, not any space. But yeah, so these are all my blue shadows. Let me know in the cards if I should do blacks, pinks, or creams next. I'll put those cards up there. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.